This is Lola Lee T. Hi, my name is Lola. I make a lot of videos about 90 Day Fiance, so please support me by hitting the subscribe and like button.
Seriously, my family, my faith, and nature, and I care about what my kids think, my parents, during the show, and I just thought, I needed to have my way on some things, and really embarrassed about it now, and I've apologized to everybody that I need to apologize to. I've got a clear conscience now, and so I'm just moving on. But yeah, I didn't represent myself as I wanted to. I really didn't. But, okay. I'm getting distracted. You guys, stop distracting me. This is Ben Rathbun on a couch eating an orange. So, I want you guys to check out my knees. I was doing squats yesterday, and I heard something pop in my knee. I'm not gonna be able to dunk if this is strained. So it's my right knee, and that's the one I jump off of. I'm right-handed, but I dunk left-handed because I jump off my right knee. I don't know why, that's just how I do it. So I decided to wear shorts today so you guys could see this. Check out my knees. So this is the one that's hurt. I can only bend it this far. I can hardly move it straight. This one's good. So I've got a decision to make now. I can either dunk right-handed and jump off my left foot, which looks like it's probably what I'm gonna have to do, or just rest this for a little bit. Because, can I just tell you a secret? I know you guys don't think it's a big deal. It's a big deal. All right, I have a goal every year. To me, it's a big deal. So I'm thinking I can do it like this week. Like, I am so close. I'm getting above the rim. I feel like I'm getting lighter. I've lost a few pounds, and I've been exercising. And you know who's been helping me out? That's right, Knees Over Toes guy. He's got like 1 million followers, and I've been on his site checking out his stuff. Little shout out to him. And I told him if I'm able to do it, I want to go live with him because I'm using some of his techniques. He's got some really good techniques. So I try to have a goal every birthday to do something. So yeah, someone says rest. Yeah, I'm resting it. I would be at the gym right now. I was going to do this live from the gym, but not going to do that now. So it looks a little swollen. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to jump left-legged and try to do it completely different now. And it's all about coordination, so it's going to be difficult. But I think I'm going to get it this week. And that's a month early. My birthday's in June. And I shot that little video a little while ago. So, yeah, I don't know. And then I asked everybody if you guys would follow me on a YouTube channel because you all know how loquacious I am, right? Super loquacious. I can't stop talking. And I'll write a post and it goes on like for 5 paragraphs. That's one of my shorter ones. And you guys are all like, can you just like distill it down to a few sentences? We're not here to read a novel. And I get people really upset at me. And I'm just like, man, all you gotta do is keep swiping. Like you don't have to read it. And they get really upset. Like you just made me read a page. And I'm like, I had no idea it was required. Anyway, I thought YouTube would be a better platform for me to express myself because I am an ex-pastor. I'm used to talking, and it'd be a little longer of a format. Because on IG, I try to keep everything in 60 seconds. Today, I posted something. It's so hard to get it under 60 seconds. I keep everything 60 seconds, but it's just not enough time for me really to express kind of what's on my heart and what I really want to say, especially about things about God. He's very, very important to me. Faith, family, and nature. Those are the 3 things I got to have in my life. And I want to talk about it because I feel like there's a lot of real fulfillment you can get from having those core values and really keeping it focused so that social media doesn't take over your life, your job doesn't take over your life, money doesn't take over your life, all these things that we think are going to make us happy. And then we get to the very end, we're kind of looking back on our life and things are winding down. And you're getting closer and closer to that casket and you're like, man, what did I just do with my life? What did I just live for? And you look back and the things that were important, it was faith, it was family, and it was nature. And, people will just work, for months just to go camping you know? And then you got some people like in Peru that I saw, and they're living basically camping, you know, they don't have a lot, but they've got their nature and they've got family and they got their faith and they're good. They're good. And here we are just going crazy trying to, you know, like perpetuate the paycheck and make everything about what we have. And we use it as status symbols. And my little girl told me she was suffering from FOMO. That's the fear of missing out. And FOMO is real, man. That's how people advertise. That's why you just bought your car, you know, because of the advertisement that made you have that FOMO, fear of missing out. And when you can do without all that, and you can live super simply, and really focus, at the end of your life, you're gonna look back and go, man, I did everything I wanted to. And it's like, I want a format where I can express that kind of stuff, you know? So I'm thinking about YouTube. So I put a little questionnaire up on my story on IG. And I said, how many people would follow me? And I didn't get a really good response. It was about 50-50. And I'm like, I had a yes or a hard pass. And you know when people hit that hard pass button? I'm like, that's not that nice. Like if I wasn't gonna follow someone, I would just move on. Like to me, you just swipe, right? You just keep going. You don't add any negativity to the world. But I had a ton of people say, hard pass, do not do it. Listen, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. There's no one making you. I don't get people. All right, I'm down to my third orange. This was Ben Rathbun eating an orange on a sofa bed. And I finished my orange, which means I'm done. So let me say hi to a few more people. Put my old man glasses on. Guys, I'm turning 53 next month. And I am gonna dunk a basketball. It is happening. I'm telling you, it's happening. And I feel so good about that. It's just a mental thing. It doesn't mean anything. And don't think I'm taking pride in it. You know, I'm not obsessed about my body. It's breaking down all the time. It's not gonna last forever. It's just something kind of cool that I like to have as a challenge. I like challenges. Okay. So maybe tell what kind of content you would like to put out there. So the content would be on basically three things: faith, family, and nature. And family, I think I would talk about Mahogany. I would answer a lot more questions on it because I'd have the ability to talk about it. Now, I'm still under an NDA and I still have some things that I just, I'm not comfortable talking about because of privacy and because, the network really frowns upon you giving away behind the scenes, things, which I completely respect. They have a whole system that is based on reality. Like if anyone thinks there's actors, they're not going to watch. And there wasn't. I was not an actor. I think that's the funniest critique that I got. Like if I was an actor, I was a bad one. And we've got a bunch of people saying you can do it. Thank you. Hi from Boston. Hello, Chrissy from Boston. Greetings from Holland. Wow, awesome. Great to see you from Holland. Love the wooden shoes you guys put out. I haven't got any yet, but I don't know enough about the world. I'm sorry. Are you good? Are you living your best life? I am content. I am happy. Best, I don't even know what that means. Hello from Roseville. Oh, I've got family in Roseville, Michigan. Very cool. I have actually moved from Michigan. And, someone said that they would watch that. Very nice. Hello, Tammy Sanchez. She says she respects my values. Appreciate that. And some people saying they're glad I'm here. That's really nice. You guys are being kind to me today. I was expecting a lot of hate because I am one of the most vilified characters on season 5. I really am. And some of the most controversial. I should just say most annoying. I think that's what people really want to hear. I admit it. Annoying. And confusing. Everyone's just so confused, at the end. I get that. Hello from the Adirondacks. Very cool. Nova Scotia. Awesome. I've been there before. From El Paso. Love you guys. They're saying we are not hateful. Thank you. Thank you for not being hateful. I love that. People got upset because I was blocking people. And I'm like, listen, my kids, they're on Instagram a lot more than I am. And they're going to see this stuff. And if you put like really vile, trashy stuff on it and you get like really perverted, you know, I got to get rid of that. Like, I kind of see my G side as my home. I got to take out the trash, right? I got to get rid of the bad stuff on there. Now, if you disagree with me, or you say I'm cheesy, or you say I'm, you know, wrong about something, or anything, that's cool. That stays up. You know, I've just looked through my posts. You'll see a lot of disagreement, but be civil about it, right? And do try to spread as much kindness in this world as possible. All right, that's, I think, all the time I've got. Guys, I really appreciate you. You guys were really kind to me tonight. Either that or I just blew by all the hateful comments because I didn't see hardly any. And I know that there's a lot of blog sites that actually tape this, you know, whenever someone does live. So I really try to be careful about the content. So if you're really frustrated that I'm not answering a lot of your questions, I just can't. You know, I really want to respect the NDA that I signed, and a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and a lot of the things that got edited, and a lot of the things that happened, you know, that a lot of people want to know answers. I can't answer that. I do know Mahogany did answer a question about her apartment. And I've answered that before too. I'm on the record to say, you know, when I got there, I was confused because she said she'd lived with her mom, and all of a sudden she's living in this like Airbnb with no decorations. I was confused, and I was confused about the age. I was confused a lot that night. I was messed up. But come to find out, there's a tourist season in Peru, and everything's very expensive. Those condos are super expensive. And then there's a non-tourist season. And when I went down there, it was their winter. It was our summer, but it was their winter, and they didn't have any tourists. And so they let those really nice condos go for just dirt cheap, and you can go month to month. And so on non-tourist season, she wants out of the house. You know, she wants to be on her own, and it's much less expensive. And so for 4 or 5 months, she'll just rent out a condo. And that's what she was doing. She doesn't, you know, want to put all her stuff in there. So it was completely legit. It's what she does. She has every right to do it, and everyone roasted her for it. And it was just like, she did not deserve that. She did not deserve all of the hate she got. To this day, I carry around like a load of guilt for what she went through, because she wasn't ready for the unkindness. You know, in America, we're all just used to people jumping down everybody's throats and being mean. We're just used to it now. We really are. And if you sign up for a reality show, everyone says this, and this is all in my comments so many times. You knew what you were signing up for. You put yourself out there, you're going to get criticized. And I'm like, yeah, that's America. No problem. But people from another country, another culture, they did not know about that. They did not know they were going to get roasted so hard and so maliciously. And yeah, I feel bad because that wasn't right. So you guys can come after me. I'm good. But you know, that wasn't right to go after Mahogany like that. So I'm still a little upset about that. Chrissy asked how to get on the show. I had been texting, you know, Mahogany for months and months, for several months. I'd fallen in love with her, and I just thought, man, what a cool story. I would love to go over there and just kind of confirm that she is a person. You know, and make sure she's a woman and make sure she is who she is. But then just show the world this amazing love story. You know, I'm all just like wide-eyed and big-hearted, thinking this is going to be just inspiring, honestly inspiring. And I didn't really think about the age gap as a concern, just because I knew it was different. But I just couldn't imagine people would have, you know, that big of a problem with it, because in other countries, again, age gaps aren't as big of a deal, but in America, it is. It's a huge deal. And there's some legitimate concerns about that. You know, you don't want to go into old age with someone who's young and wants to live. And I always consider myself an exception because I am so exceptionally healthy, and I thought I could live a long time, and I thought I could work. So I just thought, this is great. So I just emailed him. And said, hey, I think my story would make a great story. All right. People from other countries can be rude too. That's true. I don't want to blame the USA for being the most criticizing of people. It's the only thing I know. I'm just used to it. And man, I've been to several other countries, and maybe it's because I'm an outsider, but I didn't get that impression that they were that malicious. Here you have like Reddit and whole like groups of people that meet weekly just to tear people down. Like that's their club. Their club is to roast people. And, you know, God bless them if that's what makes them happy and that keeps them, you know, interested and keeps them from running wild in the streets, then God bless them. That's fine. But I didn't see that in other countries. So maybe I'm completely wrong about that. Yeah, it's a possibility that other countries can be just as malicious as us. I don't want to put that all on us. But yeah, we've got some people chiming in saying, yeah, dating older men, you know. And a lot of people don't think I look 52. That's another thing. And so I've gotten that a lot. And so I just, you know, I kind of made myself an exception. But that's very selfish, isn't it? And some people would say even narcissistic, that you're going to date someone that young and think you can live forever and be super healthy. And so, yeah, I've been checked. Everyone has checked me. And trust me, I've heard it from everyone. And instead of getting angry about it, I'm listening. I'm just sitting back and I'm taking the criticism and I'm saying, yeah, I get you. I get you. And you know, I'm in a point in my life right now where I'm just sitting back and listening and processing and changing. Honestly, I'm doing a lot of changing, and I don't want to talk about it because I'm still in process right now. But this thing has humbled me, and in some cases humiliated me, and that's been really good for me, honestly. Everyone needs a metamorphosis, a time to change and see who they are, take a step back. And when you look at yourself on TV from that third-party perspective, that's exactly what will happen. And that's what I've done. So until next time, when Ben Rathbun eats an apple on a sofa bed, it's a funny story how I got on that sofa bed too. I'll tell you about that next time. But good seeing everybody. Thank you for all your really sweet comments. Everyone has just really been positive. I appreciate that. I was not expecting that tonight, but you made my night. I appreciate it. So I'll do this again. And if you are interested in following me on YouTube, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that or not. I kind of want to, but I just didn't get really the response when I put, you know, like it out there. So maybe I won't, but we'll see. All right. Love you guys. You were very kind to me tonight. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any hot tea for me, hit me up in the DMs. Go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Just search for Lola Lee Tea. I also put a quick link in my description. I love you guys. Bye.